She used to windwalk stock and said, I gotta get back in. Got back into it the hard way. She bought the airplane. Had this beautiful Spearman completely overhauled. It is probably one of the prettiest Spearmen you will ever see anywhere in the country. Super smoke system on this airplane, and she's got her ex-husband flying the airplane for her. You heard right. There's a lot of faith going on up here right now. Now, when Kurt Wicker's not flying a Spearman, he flies over Bilton, flying circus back there, flies Spearmans, and does a comedy cub routine when he's not flying the Spearman for Jane around the countryside. Now, Jane's the only lady I know that does a windwalk, and you'll see later on the program what I'm talking about, what she actually does with the airplane, what she does on the airplane. Again, this is the only point in time when Jane is attached to the airplane. If you want to call it attached, when she stands on the top wing of the airplane, she's got her arms folded back her side, making herself just as streamlined as she can as Kurt pushes her nose over. She's leaning against a trapeze on the upper wing of the aircraft. She has her feet shoved into the stirrups on the top of the aircraft. Back right there, now, but Jane's not flying the airplane. She's the only female qualified to fly with another windwalker on the airplane. She can fly her airplane with a windwalker on her airplane. The only female that's qualified to do that in the United States. Yes, she does fly her airplane. Show to show. Let's pass the rock block for us. Kurt's got the airplane slowed down. Jane got the position there. Great airplane. She's waving to us. You better be giving her a wave back. Kurt's yelling from the cockpit in there. I couldn't hear what he said. But have your cameras right. Jane comes by, waving to you all as she flies by. Actually, as she rides by. As Kurt flies the airplane by. The airplane slowed down. You see Kurt slowed the aircraft down. Jane's now repositioning herself on the aircraft. Jane's climbed down off the upper wing, stands on top of the cowling, and the boot cowl, front cockpit, and she's working herself out the wing to the left. Well, what they call the javelin, where the wires, the flying wires, the landing wires cross. There's a javelin, a piece of wood out there, and she is going to lay across those javelins. Now, again, folks, she is not attached to the airplane in any way, shape, or form. She's just laying on that javelin strip between the flying wires and landing wires across. land in some pasture, giving rides for 15 cents or 50 cents for riding an airplane. Somebody never seen an airplane before. They started doing different things. The old Jennings, I can fly better than you. They started doing the wing walking, get down the wing of the aircraft. Now again, we saw Jane work herself down the upper wing. Now we're aerodynamic drag on top of the aircraft. Now she's aerodynamic drag out on the left wing, plus way out on the left wing. Kurt Jigner holding a whole bunch of right aileron to keep the wings level on the aircraft.
Want some more?
See, Jane has worked herself down from the drag place. Now she's sitting on the wing. But watch how she sits. Yeah, that's it. She's hanging upside down from the lower wing, waving her arms back and forth. She's got her ankles locked around the end strut on the aircraft. This looks like an end strut on the end strut. Now here comes the stomach muscle. She's not going to hang around. She'll look at this. She does a sit-up with 90-mile-an-hour wind pushes against her whole upper torso. Don't mess with Jane Wicker. Now Kurt repositions the beautiful Aurora Spearman aircraft. Again, Jane says the airplane at full power can lose almost 500 horsepower, so the 450 is rated for. That's a Pratt & Whitney 985 radial engine, cranking out that 450 standard horsepower of the aircraft. Now, as Kurt